Have you always secretly wanted to be a detective? Do you have gifted kid burnout? Those two are the same thing. And were you allowed to watch Sean Connery's James Bond completely unsupervised at the age of 5 and you've been scarred ever since? No way, me too. I've never actually heard of anybody else that has been through all of those things, other than my entire For You page. And since you're here, I have the perfect outlet for all of you Sherlock stans who are afraid to scratch around your charging port. Happy Friday and welcome back to Fifi Rabs on Tour. Today, my mother and I are going to take you around London playing my new favourite thing, Hidden City London. Just a little disclaimer, this video isn't sponsored by Hidden City, so with that all out in the open, here's a quick rundown of how you play. This video does contain spoilers for the Enchanted Mirror game. If that was the one you were planning filming this literally 10 minutes before we're supposed to leave to get the train, and I'm going to finish the rest of this in voiceover. Let's start with buying your tickets. You can choose between 3 of Hidden City's games. First of all, Hunt for the Cheshire Cat, Moriarty's Game, a Sherlock-themed game with frequent stops for drinks. I really don't recommend this one for kids or people who can't walk for too long. When I played it in February, it took us 5 hours, I think, to complete. And finally, the game that me and my mum are taking you to play today, The Enchanted Mirror, which is all fairy tale themed. And since I'm recording this after playing the game, I think it's way better for younger teenagers. There was a lot less alcohol involved than I thought. Again, this is not sponsored, but Hidden City, if you're watching, the next one could be. Wink. So you don't need to worry about what time you're going to start when you buy your tickets, because you can start anytime within this pretty big window. I think it's between like 11:30 to 6:30, and just play the game until you're done. Invite other people, which I'd love to do if I had enough friends one day. When you get to your designated starting place, you can respond to the message that you got on WhatsApp when you bought your tickets with the word begin. Me and my mum are all set up to start now at South Kensington Arcade, so let's get on with the game.
Crop at branch height that held death's sleep for young Snow White. Well, it was an apple that held the death's sleep for young Snow White.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
So it could be something else. We're in Kensington Bookstore.
So it's what crop at branch height that held the sleep? Apple.
Yeah, they look a bit like lemons though. Much like us. Do look a bit like lemons. When I say that the clues are really tricky, this is what they meant by buried gold, or half-buried gold. So the clue was what messy golden deer is made by golden workers, and we had to figure out the letters on the name that I just showed. So it ended up being honey, was the messy golden deer golden workers. My mum thought of bees, I thought of letters, I suppose. What did you expect the least? So what was the most unexpected thing about this?
The most unexpected thing. Growing up in such a beautiful part of London.
Yeah.
Really pretty around here. A long time since I've been to Kensington. I've forgotten how nice it is.
Yeah, would you do this again?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Moving on to the next clue.
In my challenge, retreat to path and continue past red-faced royalty.
It's 20 to 6, we still haven't gotten to our second break yet.
Oh, you're kidding.
We are kind of losing it.
Oops.
Yes. Going down a continentally reduced sauce street, Holland Street. We've made it to the Elephant and Castle and we are calling the huntsman before we do anything else. We've gone up and said the third code of them, so you just go up to the bartender and say like the Big Island Queen or something, and they'll give you something. Like they all just know what it means. It's pretty weird. Pretty cool.
All of the time we spent together in our prime, we were birds of a feather.
We're finally at the final puzzle. All week I can't figure it out. My mum's doing it. Mum is in peak puzzle solving mode. Oh, it seems like we're done. What did we think today, Mum?
It was brilliant fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. And not too far to walk.
Yeah, no, actually not too far. It's fine. What kind of people do you think that this would be good for?
It'd be quite good for families. I think you could do it with quite small children because it's not too long a walk.
Yeah.
And the clues are quite straightforward.
Yes.
Most of them.
Yeah. Antidotes, and it was more complicated and much more threatening. Thank you so much for coming on this surprisingly short journey with me. I swear, no matter how much footage I take, I always end up going under the 10-minute mark. It's so frustrating. But I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a comment if you've done this before, or if you're looking to try it out because of this video. If you've got any comments about The Hunt for the Cheshire Cat, because I actually really want to check that one out, but I'd like some good reviews first. And for anyone who hasn't tried it yet, I'm sorry for spoiling this game for you, but it really is one of the most unique things you can do in London. I still prefer Moriarty's game, but honestly, I think that might be because Spy Kids was a real turning point in my childhood. And personally, I'm not thrilled about the remake, but if you want to prove me wrong, again, the comment section is right there. Anyway, I posted some pictures that my mom took of me in London on my Instagram, so if you want to go check those out and compliment her photography skills, because they are so good. The things that that woman can do with an iPhone are so impressive. And we were talking about my content on the day out because it's the first time I've ever filmed around anybody, and we were talking about how it might be better to skew my content more towards ADHD and anxiety and travel, because I've always found that anxiety and procrastination, organisation have really held me back from doing the things that I've always wanted to do. And I'm getting into doing so much travel, I want to make so many videos, and I want to hear your suggestions. So if you could hit subscribe and we can be besties and travel buddies, I would love that, because like I said in the video, I don't have many friends, and I'd really like you to be one of them. And please leave a like if you just enjoyed the video, and thank you again so much for watching. I guess I'll see you wherever I end up next.